Coming to you tonight from the American Airlines Arena with a look. And we've got time for a quick.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5. And for the Heat, they've got Jimmy Butler. Robinson is out there with Dragic. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Now here's Crowder. Pass to Dragic. Stolen by Carter. Levine against Robinson. And the jam by Levine.
Oh, man, what a smart feed from Markkanen. I mean, I'd like to see him do that more. Get his teammates involved.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, C-Web, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, Levine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when Levine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
Here's Levine. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Levine passes to Carter. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Robinson finds Adebayo. The kick out to Dragic, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Robinson against Levine. And he banks in the layup.
And the wily strength of Levine. I mean, he does a great job fending off the defense on the way up.
Dragic taking his time here. A putback. Miami again turning it over. Levine with it. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
A towering presence with superior height. Markkanen doesn't need much lift to throw it down.
Dragic against White. Dragic gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's White. Carter finds Levine. Back to Carter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalries. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
That's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
And there's the pass to Adebayo. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Olenek is checked in for the Heat. Tyler Hero comes in for Duncan Robinson. Some changes for Chicago. Inside. The kick out to Dragic. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. Back to Dragic. From deep. Not going to go that time. And it's Chicago the other way. Dunn looking over the floor. To the middle. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Dunn.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Up top, Dragic. Dunn covering. Here we go, one-on-one. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. 8-point game. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo passes to Olynyk. Back to Adebayo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Heat. Iguodala comes in for Goran Dragic. Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Harrison comes in for Satoransky. Now, here's Dunn. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
There's no question Dunn is a great athlete. He must first work on his shooting as well as his passing.
So he gets them both. The Heat trail by 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Iguodala dishes to Olynyk. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala.
Oh, and with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Here's Dunn. Passes it to Cornette. And here's Valentine for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the... And recently, we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he pointed...
You know, we should have energy, and we should be out playing the other team.
Greg trying to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Chicago right now, Dunn is out there with Harrison. Then it's Young. Then there's Valentine. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Olynyk. Harrison with the rebound.
The setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And here's Valentine for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Second chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Very comfortable playing off the bounce. As a 7-footer, that makes Olynyk so tough to deal with.
A different look for Miami. Crowder comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Hero. The Bulls also changing it up. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's White in for Dunn.
Oh, with noteworthy length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it going above the rim.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. Here's White. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Iguodala's drive, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
And you're talking about a guy that can do so many things, make so many things happen. Iguodala heading to the line.
And Miami making a change here. Dragic is checked in. Then for the Bulls, Porter's checked in for Denzel Valentine. Bean comes in for Harrison. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. Now here's Porter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Yep, that one goes.
Well, so precise off the pass. I mean, this is a shot LaVine continues to knock down time and time again.
Dragic, the pass to Olynyk. Outside Robinson. On the wing, Iguodala. Back to Robinson. Here's Dragic, and it's blocked. to the paint. Here's Levine. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
That's their third straight make off an assist. A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
Butler, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Chicago also making a switch. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Carter. Goes up from the top of the key. The shot by Satoransky, no good. The Heat trail by 6. Robinson kicks to Butler. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, you got to admire Butler's toughness. I mean, he's always ready to take on the defense and score on them.
And Levine, here we go. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Oh, they've tailored their offense around him. And let me tell you, he loves playing in this system.
Picked him clean. In transition, here come the Bulls. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, he makes it look all too easy. Levine, I mean, he's someone you can't allow to get this kind of positioning.
Now, here is Robinson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Crowder inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. What you love about Crowder, he gives you a little bit of everything at both ends.
I mean, defensively, he'll take on anybody. He's smart, draws a lot of charges. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, and he'll make the extra pass. He's also an opportunistic rebounder.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and Hero subbed in for Robinson. And Levine throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Adebayo. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Levine. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Levine's got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Bulls. And Young kicks to Levine. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. That's a 2 from Butler. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 16 points and 2 assists. And that's
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
They've got Robinson, Jay Crowder out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Dragic, and it's Butler in at the 3. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Got a piece of it. Chicago leading by 8. Outside, Levine. Porter finds White. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Miami. Shots good from Butler. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And The irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Crowder, the pass to Adebayo. The shot by Butler, nobody around. They get it again. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Adebayo.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Back to Levine. Down low. Here's Markkanen, the 11-footer, but he gets it back. Outside, White. Pass to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. The second chance effort. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
And Carter with his second chance points. Carter's got 6 points.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Robinson finds Dragic. Launches it. No good on that one.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Crowder, the pass to Robinson. Top of the key, Dragic. Banked in off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Chicago leading. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Carter. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
Here's White after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Levine for 3, and the Bulls with another miss. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And it's Butler with the jam.
Some great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic dish.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, G.A., and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I can see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. And Butler, here we go. Tries again. Pass to Robinson. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. Butler with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. It's stolen by Carter. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Levine can't hit.
A scoreless quarter for him. I mean, you can see by his body language that he's getting discouraged.
And here we go. The Bulls fast break. White's running. Levine dishes to Carter. Dragic against Levine, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No fear trying his luck inside. You know he has hop.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Bam Adebayo. Derek Jones comes in for Jay Crowder. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Butler. And Hero subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Young with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Man, he's such a capable scorer in transition. I mean, once Satoransky gets a step on the D, you got to look out.
Tipped away. Young with the steal. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bulls lead by 2. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Young is out there with Valentine. Then it's Chris Dunn. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Cornette in at the center, locking down the middle.
And that's the muscle his teammates like to see done, refusing to take no for an answer.
It's Jones on the wing, defended by Young to the right side. Here's Hero, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Hero's got it all tied up now for the Heat.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Valentine passes to Young.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Jones finds Adebayo. Now here's Iguodala. He's covered closely. And now here comes Young leading the break. Satoransky in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Now here's Jones. Back to Dragic. The pass to Hero. 6 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. Jones, no one around him. Out to the wing. Here's Hero. Miami no good on that time either.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
Levine for 3. They get it back.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Hero. Passes to Dragic. Kicks it to Jones. Another shot. Adebayo. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Levine dishes to Carter. Out to White. Levine wide open. That 3 off the mark. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And the Heat with some changes. Jay Crowder's checked in for Derek Jones. Jimmy Butler comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Hero. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Dunn's checked in. Stolen by Carter. In transition, here come the Bulls. Levine with the ball. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And that's 20 points for Zach LaVine.
This is what leaders do. LaVine commanded the rock and coming through in the big spot.
Crowder inside. Defended by Carter. Robinson against Levine. Here's Adebayo. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Now, here's Dunn. There's the dish to Carter. Kick out to Levine. Tries again. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Adebayo. Right side, Butler. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Crowder. And 1:01 left to play in the final quarter.
And just beast mode on the glass there. He was not going to be denied on that play.
Levine. Count it!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
And stolen by Dunn. Porter with it. Now guarded by Dragic. For 3, Levine. It's good from beyond the arc.
oozing with confidence right now. You got to love seeing Levine capitalize in the clutch.
Rockets the pass to Butler. Lets it go from 11. Here's Adebayo. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter. Good on the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
The 30th pick in the 2011 NBA draft. It's been great to see Butler blossom into a perennial all-star.
Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Now here's White. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Levine. Clock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And then Carter with the dunk.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And it's not about running up the score. It's about closing the door on any kind of comeback.
No good. And so it's Chicago winning this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the... And his thing.
Well, Kevin, and
Thanks, David. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the 1. And for the Pacers, Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at point. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist from Brogdon. Sabonis has got the opening basket of the game for Indiana.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard. Gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
And it's Carter missing. And it's Sabonis with the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Here's Warren, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And the shot goes down.
Right there, Carter using his instincts and motor to track down the miss and convert into second chance points.
And great with Brogdon and his size, it allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him up top. There isn't a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
White the pass to Carter. Now Markkanen. Back to Carter. It's stolen by Oladipo. And Warren, here we go.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
White looking around. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And stolen by White. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in a fast break chance. It's stolen by Oladipo. And finished off by Oladipo.
Too smooth. Oladipo down the lane with such ease. His agility really gives him an edge.
Now here's Levine. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers and big possessions now.
Here's Dunn following the score by Miles Turner. And it's sent back by Turner. And here's Oladipo. From the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Oladipo's got 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Stolen by Warren. They get a hand on it. Carter, the pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
The ability to beat people off the bounce, something Porter's worked on. And you see it working from him there.
Pass to Sabonis. Oladipo against Levine. Here's Brogdon, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is how confident Brogdon is in his scoring ability. Able to get it done from everywhere.
Passes it to Markkanen. Brogdon against Dunn. Here's Carter, and the layup's good off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And Dunn over to help. Here's Sabonis, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Dunn against Brogdon. Levine looking around. And the jam by Levine.
So smooth in the air. It's like Zach LaVine floats up, then drops the hammer.
Brogdon against Dunn. Brogdon kicks to Oladipo. To the paint. Here's Turner. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Carter. Bulls trail by 7. Dunn with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Carter, the pass to Dunn. Shoots over Brogdon. Up again. And Carter with his second chance points.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And there's... And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall...
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Then it's McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Now here's McDermott. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Young kicks to Valentine. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets brain trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Young outside. Now the pass to Satoransky. Back to Young. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Satoransky.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Valentine passes to Cornette. Here's Hutchison. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's McDermott. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
McDermott on your squad is like having a guy that you can rely on knocking down shots from the stretch 4 position.
Indiana making some changes. Leaf checked in for Justin Holiday, and Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Lamb. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Markkanen, he's checked in for Young. Shaquille Harris comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Kobe White, he's checked in for Valentine. And it's done in for Satoransky. Dunn passes to Cornette. That shot off. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to McDermott. The three. It's hauled in by Dunn. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Feeds it to Markkanen. Right side, White. Harrison in the corner. Pass to Markkanen. Outside, White. Lets it go with the three. A rebound by Bitadze. Pacers leading by 5.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Cornette kicks to Markkanen. Out left to the wing. Dunn left side. Markkanen dishes to Dunn. Here's Cornette. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
With Dunn, this is his focus. Keep the ball moving. Keep everyone involved.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Here's McConnell. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Bitadze's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Dunn outside. Pacers with the rebound.
A for effort, but when there's that much resistance at the rim, better find another option.
And Holiday kicks to McConnell to the wing right side. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 4 seconds left, and it's Oladipo with the jam.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through it.
And so it's Indiana bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. For the Pacers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Victor Oladipo really making a difference here.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So for Chicago right now, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position. Markkanen against Warren. Oladipo outside. Shot clock at 6. Oladipo draws the double to the inside. The kick out to Sabonis. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
And it's denied. And he's able to get it back. Outside, White. Back to Levine. Carter at the elbow. Pass to Porter. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And the Bulls with another miss.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
And Oladipo, here we go. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, he gets great elevation for a player his size. Maybe we need to get Oladipo back in the dunk contest.
Levine with it, now defended by Oladipo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint. Holiday against Levine. Turner. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Outside, Levine. He feeds it to Young. There's the pass to Satoransky. Levine wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Levine's got 9.
Nice form, the elbow right in line. Zach LaVine has a fantastic looking shot.
Holiday, the pass to Brogdon. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
So it's the Pacers now. Turner looking around. 6 to shoot. Sabonis trying to get open. The Pacers keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. The shot by Holiday, no good. Bulls trail by 4. Knocked loose. Pass to Satoransky. Over to the wing. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Young, no good. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. He dishes it to Turner. Nice shot from 10 feet out. He has 6.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Kick out to Levine. The shot, no good. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Oh, Turner in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
And Young slams it home.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Sabonis kicks to Holiday. Outside Warren. Back to Sabonis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Sabonis has got 6.
And the balance Sabonis has is impressive. Able to score even when the D is physical with it.
Pass to Hutchison. And Young kicks to Levine. Passes it to Hutchison. Here's Valentine. Just his first attempt. The rebound by Holiday. Outside Warren. Back to Holiday. It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. The third quarter comes to a close. Indiana out in front. There. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Sabonis and Turner up front. Then there's Oladipo. There's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Sabonis finds Oladipo. Got a piece of it. Sabonis, the pass to Holiday. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That is his first foul of the game. Now Oladipo. On the pass to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Back to Oladipo. It's stolen by Carter.
You could tell it was almost tunnel vision on that pass. Had no idea where the defender was.
White dishes to Markkanen. It's White on the wing. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
This is what they like about Markkanen. He will make the next pass when the defense overplays him.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to Oladipo. Outside Holiday. That one good for 2. Holiday's got his first basket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
White the pass to Markkanen. Now the dish to Carter. Back to Markkanen. Holiday against White. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Porter.
I mean, a strong awareness from Porter. Saw the clock winding down and knew he could get his team a bucket.
Holiday surveying the floor. Knocks it loose. Pass to Carter. Here is Porter. Back to Carter. The kick out to Porter. Launches a 3. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. In transition, here come the Bulls. There's the lob to Markkanen. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Lowry Markkanen making his presence felt as this game heats up.
Here's Oladipo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Now the Pacers moving it up. Holiday is running. Indiana moving the ball around. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Fades back. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Pacers lead by 7.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
White against Holiday. Here's Carter. The 10-footer finds the target.
You can trust Carter when it counts. High basketball IQ with the skills to match.
There's 1:17 left here in the fourth quarter. And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Miles Turner. Leaf comes in for Sabonis. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. And the Bulls making a change also. Levine's checked in. Here's Brogdon.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
Kicks it out to Markkanen. White dishes to Markkanen. Outside Levine. Here's White. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Get up, Malcolm. You think this guy is just about jumpers? There's more to his game.
Levine finds Carter. Trying to find White. Gets it to him. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Kobe White on the attack. That's a big bucket for his squad.
34 seconds left in the game. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Here's Bitadze. It's Oladipo on the wing. From deep. No good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. First. And in the locker room, each guy has been going over, and now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. There's the feed to Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
Here's Vucevic after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Fultz, no good. And now here's Markkanen, the fast break chance. LaVine passes to White. Porter trying to free himself up. And Porter putting it right back in.
Well, the motor is on full display right now for Otto Porter. He is getting after it on the glass.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. In the corner, it's Gordon. Back to Fultz. Over White. No good on the fadeaway. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And Markkanen throws it down.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
On the wing, Gordon. Guarded by LaVine. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
I'll tell you, a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and LaVine makes it look easy.
LaVine against Fournier. Over LaVine. Fournier's shot is off.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Porter finds LaVine. Shoots over Fournier. And the Bulls get it back. Kick out to LaVine. 4 on the clock. And the jam by LaVine.
This guy has got an insane vertical. LaVine, no doubt.
The Magic trail by 6. For 3, Fournier. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Greg, we see defenses continually adjust. Analytics favoring 3s and dunks. Which teams do you think are toughest to score on at the rim?
You know, it's funny that you think defense in today's era, but if you look at the 2 teams that were the best in their respective conferences last season, they're the 2 teams I think protect the rim the best. Milwaukee with Giannis and the Lopez crew, and then obviously AD and LA with the Lakers. Those teams have the versatility on their front line to be able to defend the 3 and also protect the rim.
I think you've nailed it. Here's Gordon after the made shot from Zach LaVine. Gordon buries it down low. Gordon's got his second basket of the game.
Listen, we know Aaron Gordon is a high-activity player, and if you give him daylight, he's ready to shoot it.
There's the lob to Carter. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here is Porter, the Magic getting the bucket, and LaVine throws it down.
Boy, Otto Porter with the pretty delivery. That's nice.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic, trailing here by 8. Fournier against LaVine. Now here's Fournier. Defense is right there. Here's Isaac. The putback. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Levine feeling it out a bit. Off target from outside. Well, Orlando shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. This one for three. And it's White with the rebound. Levine inside the three-point line. And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
They've got Terrence Ross. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Ennis. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Augustine in at the point. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
And stolen by Dunn. Here's Satoransky, and that one goes long. The Magic trail by 10, 3-on-3, and we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Satoransky. Shot from 16. Augustine, no luck.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Levine wide open, and it's off from three-point range. Orlando, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Back to Bamba. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Now here's Ross. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 5 to shoot. And so Orlando again turning it over. No points yet here in the second quarter for them. The Bulls leading by 12. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Valentine passes to Levine. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Bamba.
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
Here's Bamba, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Cornette kicks to Young. Bulls moving the ball around. And here's Valentine for 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Pass to Carter Williams. Sinks that one from the post.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That's his first foul. Gordon's checked in for Augustine. Chicago also making some changes. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Young. Shaquille Harris comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kobe White in for Dunn. And the Bulls with another miss. The Magic trail by 10. Carter Williams dishes to Gordon. Knocked away and stolen by Valentine. The pass to Harrison. Now here's Valentine. Here's Cornette. Lays it up and banks it in. Cornette's got his first points in this one.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Valentine. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. It's White on the wing. Pass to Valentine. Shot clock at 5. For 3. And it's White missing. And it's Carter Williams with the ball for the Orlando Magic. A 12-point game. Gordon deciding where to go with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game. For the Magic, Vucevic checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Ross. The Bulls also changing it up. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Lowry Marketing comes in for Valentine. And Satoransky subbed in for White. Here's Hutchison. Carter down low. He's against Gordon. Backs it out to Markkanen. Here's Carter. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Magic trail by 11. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Right side, Gordon. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. And it's blocked by Gordon.
How about the timing of Aaron Gordon? This guy has got the ability to rise up and send it back.
And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take it.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. Zach LaVine led the way in the first half. He had 14 points. When you think of the Bulls, Kenny, hard not to go back to the 6 titles they won, even though the... And that does it for our halftime show.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and LaVine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Here's Fultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
LaVine finds Carter. Back to LaVine. And then LaVine with the jam.
Well, you love the footwork of LaVine, the ability to shift pace, tough cover on the drive.
Passes it to Fultz. High post Vucevic. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts at maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Fournier passes to Fultz. Fires from deep. And the call will be against Fournier. That's his first foul.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Young's checked in for Carter, and it's done in for White. Fournier against LaVine. The kick out to Porter. There's the triple. Again, Levine missing.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And then Levine with the jam.
Well, how about the anticipation by Levine? Gets the pick and jump starts the break. That's how it's done.
Augustine looking around. He feeds it to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. To the middle. It's tipped. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. And it will go, and the Bulls lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Fournier.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Inside, here's Augustine. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Outside, Porter. This one for three. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon.
Back to Dunn. Feeds it to Young. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Bulls lead by 15.
You can see how comfortable Thad Young is. Give him the ball. Let him go into attack mode.
On the wing, Gordon. Back to Augustine. It's deflected. In transition, here come the Bulls. Young's running. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
For the Magic, Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Gordon. Ennis comes in for Isaac, and Terrence Ross is subbed in for Fournier. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Harrison's checked in for Zach LaVine, and Satoransky subbed in for Chris Dunn. And here is Ross. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. It's blocked. Here's Hutchison. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented, as always, by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. Bamba is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Fournier dishes to Vucevic. Makes it off the glass.
Well, such a polished scorer. Vucevic doesn't mind absorbing hits. He will power through it.
Satoransky against Fultz. Shot, high post. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Fultz. Second shot opportunity. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
Well, think back to the 2017 draft, guys. Some were surprised to see Markelle Fultz be the first pick. And when you think back on that draft, there's certainly a lot of what-ifs.
Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Chicago also making some changes. Carter comes in for Luke Cornett, and it's White in for Harrison. Sadaransky finds Carter. Now here's Valentine. He's guarded by Fournier. Clock at 4. That one rolling around and rims out. The Magic trail by 15. Ross with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Here's White. The offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Ross in the corner. He dishes it to Gordon. Here's Vucevic. Can't connect from short range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Beyond the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in this game.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Dishes it to Gordon. Down low, stolen by Carter. Here's Hutchison, defended by Gordon. Outside, White. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Ross kicks to Fultz. Poked loose. It's stolen by Carter. To the left side wing. The 3 from Valentine. No good that time. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Orlando's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. Chicago also making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Porter comes in for Valentine. And Levine subbed in for Sadaransky.
To me, when he's at his best, DJ Augustine is the aggressor. Really good job dictating the contact there.
And so he hits both. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bulls.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zach LaVine.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. He's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. White against Augustine. 6 on the shot clock. White dishes to Levine. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. And here comes the break. And the dunk by Bamba.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And he commits the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
15 seconds left in the fourth. Carter against Bamba. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And the task ahead. Nightfall in the Windy City with the Willis Tower and the rest of downtown. So the opening lineup for the Heat. We've got Jay Crowder. Robinson is out there with Dragic. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's Porter in at the 3 slot. Markkanen with it. Outside, White. Now, here's Markkanen. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Levine trying to get open as Carter. And it's Levine that time on the assist by Markkanen. Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside, Markkanen. Outside, White. The pass to Carter. White. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Dragic, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now, some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
White dishes to Levine. Out to White. Lets it go with the 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Levine. The 3 ball. It's Adebayo with the rebound. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat.
And Bam Adebayo has a chance to be a very good interior defender. The way he moves his feet, and because he's so physical, he's a presence down there.
Shot from the top of the key. Tries to save it. Porter with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And finished off by Porter.
And being 6'8", dunking, not an issue for Porter. All he needs is good position, and he's good to go.
And Brent Story has it in his draft workouts. The Heat ran Adebayo to exhaustion, then put him to the test guarding wing players.
Yeah, they looked at him and said, in effect, you must not know who I am and the kind of work that I've done. He's got that kind of edge, and that's the thing that this Heat culture is always looking for.
Dragic kicks to Crowder. Outside, Robinson lets the 3 fly, drills it from outside. Robinson's got 6 points.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on him.
Porter passes to White. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Pass to Carter. That shot, no good. Now the Heat take it the other way. Up the floor. It's stolen by Carter. Now Levine. Levine double team. Dishes it to Markkanen. Levine against Robinson. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
For Miami, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Dragic against White. Here's Robinson. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And taken with the 30th pick back in 2011, Jimmy Butler went from 15th man in Chicago, riding the end of the bench, to franchise player in the course of 4 seasons.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group, and a new group in for the Heat. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jones comes in for Crowder. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Goran Dragic. And it's Tyler Hero in for Robinson.
Butler with great anticipation there and swatting that one away.
Takes a three. Hero, no good. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Dunn misses. Young with the steal. Dunn right side. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Young, here we go. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And so Young nails them both. Here's Hero. The 9-foot shot. Again, the miss by the Heat. Here's Satoransky.
Well, Jimmy Butler has a defensive reputation, and right now we're getting a chance to see.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Bulls out front, leading by just 2. From the United Center in Chicago.
These guys work so hard, and they're young.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
On the court for Miami here in the second, we've got Kelly Olynyk, Iguodala out there with Jones, and there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Hero into the shooting guard position. Olynyk finds Butler. Jones looking for an opening, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. Shaquille Harris comes in for Chris Dunn. And Miami with a change here too. Dragic is checked in. Here's the lob to the hoop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Back to Iguodala. The kick out to Dragic from past the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Satoransky with it. Jones covering. Kept alive. Cornette. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Back to Valentine. Another shot. Offensive rebound. And he jams it with authority.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Back to Dragic. It's up a 3. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Bulls. Cornette's got his 5th rebound in this one. Satoransky, the pass to Valentine. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
To the left wing. There's the 3. The shot by Harrison, no good. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Jones. That one's off, still out of sync. The Bulls have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Valentine. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Miami's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
And drafted 13th out of Kentucky, Tyler Hero impressing right out of the gates that rookie season.
And I think this is very much the type of player that comes in with confidence, a skill level, and an IQ, and ultimately a guy who wants to compete.
Cornette kicks to Valentine. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Valentine's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here are the Bulls now. They've got a 10-0 run going. Levine against Robinson. Levine dishes to Markkanen. Here's the three. White, good. White's got 5 points so far.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Heat.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And Carter now, top of the key. White goes in, and White with the stuff.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Passes it to Butler. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half. To the paint. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Adebayo.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Levine finds Carter. And there's Levine on the assist by Carter. 6 points for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. And the past few seasons, the Bulls have been inefficient at the offensive end. And that'll do it for us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The Heat trail by 13. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And it's Dragic off the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Sensational drive from Dragic there, giving the defense only the choice to foul him there.
Good on both. And here's Levine. White looking around. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Basket good. White's got 9 points.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Heat trail by 13. Robinson passes to Adebayo. Right side, Dragic. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Dragic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, getting the ball off the dribble to the bucket is one of Dragic's strengths. You can't afford to let him get that close to the rim, or he's going to get you.
And then Carter with the jam.
Ooh. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat to the right side. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Levine finds Markkanen. Up top, Porter. And here's Carter over to the left wing. 4 on the clock. From deep. They get the rebound. Out to White. The 3. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Right side Robinson. Outside Crowder. White against Dragic. And stolen by White. And even 3-on-3 break. The deep 3 from Levine. No good on the 3. The Heat trail by 13. All going up court. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
And with a name like Duncan Robinson, you wonder, were his parents Spurs fans?
Good call, GA, but I don't think so. He was born in 1994. That's a few years before Tim Duncan joined the Spurs alongside the Admiral. Good NBA name.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. White the pass to Levine. He dishes it to Markkanen. Porter looking it over. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Porter's got 7.
Coming into the league, Porter didn't have that. Now, after a ton of work, he's a long ball threat.
Crowder the pass to Robinson. Stolen by Carter. Outside White. Kicks to Porter. 1:29 left here in the third quarter. Carter finds Levine. Launches it. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dragic against White. Deep 2 from Robinson. Carter pulls it in. The Bulls leading by 16. There's Porter with the 3. In the corner, it's Levine from the arc. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Porter with a block.
And the defensive chops Porter brings to this squad, invaluable. You see the effects of it right there.
So both teams making some changes here.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Done outside. Pass to Cornette. He kicks to Valentine. Shoots from 12. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop, Greg. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss.
Well, Olynyk at his size is big enough to get the job done.
Now, here's Dunn. D right on him. Out to the right wing. Here's Cornette. And the 3 off target. Olynyk with it. And here's Adebayo outside. And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've had active hand. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Heat, in the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Hero out there with Iguodala, and it's Jones in at the small forward. Dunn right side. And looking back at what was a stellar career, Greg, if there was one thing you could have done different, do you have anything on your mind?
You know, I would have loved to have had the opportunity to finish my career in New York. That was a special place, a special time. Unfortunately, that didn't transpire, but that's the one thing that stands out. That and obviously not winning a championship.
I can understand both of them.
Yes.
Hutchison passes to Satoransky. Here's Hutchison. And Young kicks to Harrison. Back to Young. And there's the pass to Harrison. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't, despite the miss. No.
Wow, hammering it in.
And Olynyk doing a nice job just keeping the symmetry out there.
Jones against Satoransky. Hutchison passes to Satoransky. Off target with his three. The Heat trail by 12. Iguodala no good.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Satoransky. And Young slams it home.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Iguodala the pass to Hero. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Heat with some changes. Jay Crowder comes in for Kelly Olynyk, and it's Dragic in for Jones. And a wide open look for Porter. That one falls coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists in the game. Dragic finds Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Crowder inside. He's guarded by Markkanen.
And blocking shots mostly about will and desire. Markkanen showing he has it on that one.
It's Porter outside. Misses the mark. His 3rd miss of the game. 4 for 7 now. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Heat. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Iguodala. Robinson is subbed in for Hero. Butler with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. Outside Crowder. Robinson against LaVine. Good work there as it goes.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Outside LaVine. Pass to Porter. To the middle. Kicks it out to Markkanen from downtown. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Chicago.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
Porter finds Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they did.
Well, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come in a win.
Passes to Crowder. Now here's Adebayo. Defended by Carter. Now here's Porter. 40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. On the wing, LaVine. And the 3 off target. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 17-point game. And that one, good.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Levine can't hit.
Bulls foul call.
First free throw is good.
Having played for a few teams now over the course of his NBA career, Jimmy Butler brings one thing to the table, and that is that he's going to compete no matter where he is.
Stolen by none. Shoots the three. Silva's shot is off. Now done. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they
for the land of the...
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA.
Hey, Kevin.
He sure is. Thanks, David. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Sabonis and Turner up front. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5. Now, here's Brogdon. The kick out to Warren. Six to shoot. Had the space there, but it's offline.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. I mean, this kid can dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
Now here is Carter. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Oladipo goes in, and the layup falls. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Outside, Levine. He gets that one.
Oh, Levine is such an explosive player. He's able to fight through the contact and get it to go.
Here's Oladipo. Turner trying to free himself up, and it's Oladipo that time on the assist from Brogdon. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And White kicks to Levine. Trying to get open is Carter. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, he makes it look all too easy. Levine, I mean, he's someone you can't allow to get this kind of positioning.
Now, here's Brogdon. Oladipo right side. The shot, no good. Nice D from Levine. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Over in the corner, White. Sabonis against Levine. He feeds it to Carter. That gives them the lead. Rig, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors, no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Some changes for Indiana. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now, here's McConnell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
That's good from McConnell. Both good from the line that time. Chicago trailing here. Satoransky looking around. Pass to Cornette. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
Well, at 6'7", Satoransky is a huge combo guard with the ability to quickly identify wide open teammates.
And McConnell gets it to go. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Dunn passes to Cornette. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Pacers. Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Pass to Hutchison. Bulls moving the ball around. Back to Satoransky. And the Bulls with another miss. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Indiana. Holiday goes in. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
They get it again. Back to Satoransky. Hutchison passes to Young. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's McDermott. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. Takes the three. That one misses. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Bulls lead by 1. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Yeah, they're clawing, they're grinding, they're doing anything they could to make the most of their possessions.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. We've got Doug McDermott, and it's Holiday, and it's small forward. And the shot is good. Satoransky's got his first bucket in this one.
And how about the focus Satoransky poses on these finishes? Impressive watching him work through contact.
And see, well, Satoransky doesn't have many years of NBA experience, but he plays like a vet due to his time over in Europe.
I agree with you, G.A. Satoransky's he's a great decision maker. He's been a winner and a natural leader in the locker room. Every player he's played with has had great things to say about him.
To the wing on the left. Here's Harrison, guarded by Holiday. To the left wing, taken away by Holiday. On the wing, Holiday. No points in the game yet for him. Chicago leading. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Harrison. Count it.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Holiday against Satoransky. Here's Bitadze. The shake. It's deflected. Satoransky with it. Young in the corner. Pass to Valentine.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Bitadze. Now Holiday. Bitadze, the pass to Holiday. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
Here's Valentine. It's rebounded by Indiana. Bitadze, the pass to Holiday. To the inside. Stolen by Satoransky. An even 3-on-3 break. And Young kicks to Satoransky. They get it back. Out left to the wing. Valentine wide open. He fires. Drills the three-pointer. Valentine's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bulls.
Well, he's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
There's the pass to Bitadze. Now here's McDermott. Tight defense on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Holiday. They need this one. Bitadze can't hit.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Indiana making some changes. Warren's checked in for Justin Holiday. Victor Oladipo comes in for Jeremy Lamb. And Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. Brogdon the pass to Bitadze. He dishes it to Oladipo. Oladipo against Levine. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. From outside the arc. And no good that time. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Here's Brogdon. And it's sent back by Carter.
An aggressive defender. Carter Jr. also excels at using his physical advantages to turn shots back.
52 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The shot's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Levine kicks to White. Dishes to Carter. Kick out to Levine. Back to Carter. It's rebounded by Indiana. Bitadze's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 2 on the bucket from McDermott.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Outside, White. Pass to Porter. Back to White. Now here's Levine. There's Porter with the 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They ended the period holding on to a... Thanks for joining.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center position. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Count it. Levine's got the first bucket of the third here for the Bulls.
And shots like this one, it gets Levine going. I mean, he loves showing off that big boy muscle on these contact finishes.
The Bulls leading by 4. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Warren finds a bonus. Outside Warren. The tray. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Bulls. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Outside Levine. Here's the dish to Porter. Outside Markkanen. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, man, what a smart feed for marketing. I mean, I'd like to see him do that more. Get his teammates involved.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Carter kicks to White. Outside, Levine. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Oladipo, and finished off by Oladipo.
Love the floor awareness from Sabonis, capable of finding his guys when they are wide open.
White against Brogdon. Porter looking it over. Clock at 6. Pass to Carter. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Porter, no luck for Indiana. They've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Zach LaVine.
The combination of shooting and speed Oladipo provides this team is invaluable. And his hunger to keep getting better, also impressive.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Justin Holiday comes in for Warren. Passes to Hutchison. Back to Young. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Now the pass to Hutchison. Young trying to break free. And again, no good by Chicago. Pacers trail by 5. Oladipo for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Oladipo's got 10 points in the game.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
Brogdon against Dunn. Good D by Brogdon.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn. Offensive rebound. Turner passes to Sabonis. And it's blocked. For the tie. And can't hit the shot. But they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Yeah, that was bound to get ugly. Turner is so assertive, working inside. Defense got messy.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Young. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Valentine. And Satoransky's subbed in for Harrison. Here's Carter. Here's Hutchison, defended by Sabonis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
The Pacers making a switch here. Leafs checked in. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And here are the Pacers now. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And here is Dunn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. He kicks it to Carter. And the Bulls with another miss. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. From the United States. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
It makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. McConnell and Lamb in the backcourt. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. 6 on the shot clock. McConnell passes to Turner. Gets a very good look and converts. Turner's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Kicks it to Dunn. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Hutchison. Right wing. Satoransky against Lamb. Snatched up. Pass to Hutchison. To the left side wing. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Here's Hutchison, defended by Sabonis. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Markkanen, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Bean comes in for Satoransky, and it's White in for Dunn. Warren dishes to Turner. The three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. White the pass to Carter. Indiana leading. McConnell with it. Outside Turner. Passes it to Warren for the 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And stolen by McConnell. And slam dunk by Lamb.
He's a rangy strider, but Lamb able to beat the defense up the court and finish the play.
Lamb against Levine. Here's Porter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Free throw good. Porter.
An effective player on both ends of the court. A long, crafty Porter knows his strength and plays them well.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Leaf checked in for Sabonis. Justin Holiday comes in for Warren. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for Jeremy Lamb. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The pass to Turner. Here's Leaf. It's over Markkanen. And no good. But close in that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Bulls trail by 3. White looking around. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Carter kicks to White to tie it up. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 6th rebound on the night. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Here's Leaf. Master Oladipo. Just 4 to shoot. Top of the key. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Out to the wing. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. There's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
This is what leaders do. Levine commanded the rock and coming through in a big spot.
Here's Leaf. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Carter finds Porter to take the lead. A shot off that time, and Indiana will go the other way with it. Brogdon the pass to Oladipo. Stolen by Carter. Levine against Brogdon. Markkanen trying to break loose. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Holiday with the three. They get it back, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Leafs got the lead up to 4 now for the Pacers.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Oozing with confidence right now. You got to love seeing Levine capitalize on the clutch.
Here's Leaf. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
And he does get the second one, and that will put them up by 2. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Victor Oladipo.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up. It's the NBA on 2. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter in at the small forward. Now, here's Markkanen. On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Fournier. Stolen by Gordon. A solo fast break. The shot's good from Fournier.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go, and I can't say I blame him.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Fournier against Carter. Fultz looking around. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And with the dunk contest in Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
Fournier for 3. Markkanen pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Porter against Fournier. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Isaac. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Left side, Gordon. The feed to Fultz. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Boy, establishes position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
Here's Levine, and the layup is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2, and Levine throws it down.
And Markkanen, the big fella, has nice court vision, solid at finding open teammates.
Levine against Fournier. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Outside Fournier. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And it was a strong year for Evan Fournier. Career highs for him in several categories.
Greg, I like his game. I mean, he's got really nice size. He's highly skilled, plays at a comfortable pace. There's a lot to like about what's in his package. And, you know, he's one of those guys that seems like he's been around forever, and yet he's just now entering the prime of his career. That's scary for opponents.
Now, here's Dunn. And that one, good.
Dunn finishing in style, and the explosion to the hoop, powerful.
It's Fournier on the wing. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Cornette. Here's Dunn. Count that one. Dunn's got his second bucket.
And Dunn is spectacular on the drive, seeking contact and getting it. Even more impressive that he makes these shots, too.
Ross finds Vucevic. Here's Bamba. Outside Fournier. Back to Bamba. No good on the shot. Good defensive work there by Young. Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Satoransky, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Fournier passes to Bamba. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. So for the Bulls, Denzel Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. Orlando also making some changes. James Ennis, he'll check in for Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Harrison scanning the floor. Lays it up off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Ennis gets to Carter-Williams, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call. Chicago the foul.
Carter-Williams does a nice job earning these calls inside. I mean, it's really a luxury to have a guard who can get foul calls deep in the paint like that.
From deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Chicago up by 4 from the United Center in Chicago. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Young out there with Valentine. Then there's Dunn, and it's Cornette in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Pass to Harrison. Kicks it to Young. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, but I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right
now. No, we don't do that.
The pass to Vucevic. It's good. Vucevic has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Magic.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
And Young kicks to Harrison. Here's Dunn, and Dunn with the slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Good position that time around the bucket, and when Bamba does that, he's hard to stop.
Dunn left side. The kick out to Young. Down low. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. Orlando also making some changes. Gordon comes in for Vucevic, and Isaac subbed in for Ross. Orlando trailing here. Bamba with it, now guarded by Valentine. Isaac up top. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So for the Bulls, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Porter comes in for Valentine. And Levine subbed in for Harrison. Then for the Magic, Fournier is checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Fultz comes in for Ennis, and DJ Augustine subbed in for Carter Williams.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
To the paint. Here's Gordon. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Pass to White for three. Hits the three-point bomb. White's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Gordon kicks to Fultz. There's 1:40 left in the second quarter. And the basket by Gordon.
Well, I like the fact that Gordon shows you nice skill there in picking apart the defense on the screen and roll.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Satoransky's checked in. It's stolen by Fultz. And up the court come the Magic on the break. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the defensive chops Porter brings to this squad, invaluable. You see the effects of it right there.
Satoransky the pass to Porter. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Up again. And Carter with his second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 7.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Isaac passes to Fournier. Rebound by the Bulls.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Passes it to Markkanen. Levine against Fultz. Now here's Levine. He's tightly guarded. Back to Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Augustine. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Levine can't hit. Here's Fultz. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bulls lead by 5. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Magic trail by 5. Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr. Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
Now here's Levine. Carter down low, defended by Gordon. Porter looking it over. Jacks up a 3. Isaac with some nice D. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. It's a 5-point game. For 3, Fournier. No good on that one.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And Markkanen throws it down.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
Isaac passes to Gordon. Tries again. Fultz kicks to Isaac. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Levine finds Porter. Kicks it out to Markkanen. White the pass to Markkanen. Outside Levine. Here's White, and White with the stuff.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Shot by Gordon, wide open. A second chance effort. Vucevic to the pass to Gordon. Back to Vucevic. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Markkanen. And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gordon kicks to Fournier. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Out of France, the sharp-shooting Fournier, an important player to this team because of his scoring ability.
Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier, just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer, and he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
The drive by Vucevic. Ross. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And that's a case where the deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy lightly.
From 18 feet away, the shot by Valentine, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Ross in the corner. Vucevic to the pass to Ross. Back to Vucevic. Bamba trying to break free, and it's Vucevic missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Cornette kicks to Valentine. Cornette, it's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Carter Williams finds Ross. Fires the 3. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got 4 rebounds in this game. Satoransky the pass to Hutchison. Back to Satoransky. And he gets the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Satoransky against Carter Williams. Floats one up. He lays it in.
You really have to admire how well Carter Williams does in these situations. I mean, just so smart at making the right call.
And he slams it one-handed.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Chicago. They're up by 7. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Satoransky there with Dunn. Then there's Carter. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. done attacking. Here's Carter. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
Back to Ross. Launches a three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Carter's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now done. Pass to Hutchison. Trying to get open is Carter. And the basket by Hutchison. Hutchison's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls. The drive by Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Boy, his mobility is really surprising for a 7-footer when you look at Vucevic. He really takes it strong to the basket when he gets a lane.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Markkanen, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Harrison. Levine's checked in for Satoransky. And it's Kobe White in for Dunn. And a wide open look for Porter. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Vucevic.
Vucevic possesses what I call a throwback big man game and really is most comfortable operating from this area of the court.
There's Levine and the jam by Levine.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
Vucevic, the pass to Isaac. Ennis with the ball. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Chicago leading by 7. Outside, White. It's stolen by Ennis. Fast break, here we go. Here's Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
I like to say a guy making a shot like that, Fultz has the clutch gene. Doesn't shy away from the big moment.
Left side, Levine. White with it. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Evan Fournier is checked in for Ennis. The Magic trail by 8. Stolen by Levine. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter.
And off contact, Levine showing you what he can do. The improved strength making a big impact.
Here's Fultz. Vucevic trying to get open. And Fultz gets it to go.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's White. An easy 2 points on the layup. White's got the lead back up to 10 now for Chicago.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Fultz the pass to Fournier, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bulls.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also the ball hockey, the way they've come up with the steals, the way they've harassed the ball handler all day, forcing mistakes. They've really done a nice job of taking it down.
On the wing, Levine. He's guarded by Fournier. 5 on the clock. Levine can't hit. The Magic have gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Boy, you look at Isaac, and all you think he needs to do is add some weight. He's got terrific skills and a promising future.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Unloads from 9. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
And the development of Isaac, exciting to watch. When he's playing with this kind of confidence, he comes up big in the clutch.
Levine against Fournier. Levine feeling it out a bit. Up top, Markkanen dishes it to Carter.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Fultz. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And here's Levine.
Man, it took forever for them to commit that foul. I don't know why they didn't do it right away. Those are precious seconds.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, you look at Levine's game, and we all know he can score the ball, but he rebounds it well and passes better than average. This guy is really an outstanding all-around player.
The putback, it counts.
Easy to see why Gordon has the ball in these moments. He's phenomenal at coming up big.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what